Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I will be unboxing Red Rising, a board game by Stonemaier Games. That's about all I know about it. I know it's based on some sort of book series that I'd never heard of, and that I picked it up for pretty cheap. And I like Wingspan and Wormspan, both by Stonemaier Games. So I was like, it's 1 to 6 players, so it means it works for 2 players. Let's check it out. Pick up a new board game. So we'll just open it up here, get off the plastic wrap. And it does have one side with a, suggesting that it can be stored on a side, which is nice. And the back of the box says, "Enter the futuristic universe of Red Rising, based on the book series by Pierce Brown, featuring a dystopian society divided into 14 castes. You represent a house attempting to rise to power as you piece together an assortment of followers. Will you break the chains of the society or embrace the dominance of the golds? I don't know. Will I? Let's check it out. Overview and goal. You begin each game with a hand of random characters from the Red Rising universe. You will manipulate this hand of cards throughout the game by deploying characters, activating abilities, and adding new characters to your hand. Whenever you acquire a new character, you will gain a special bonus based on the location from which you gained it. When certain thresholds are reached, the game ends. Calculate your final score from the combination of character cards you hold in your hand, plus points for Helium, Sovereignty, and Fleet Track, and Influence." There you go. I do love them just having an overview to help, basic idea. So, components, setup, gameplay. You have 2 options each turn. Lead, select the card from your hand and deploy it face up on any location, covering all but the name, color, and core value of the topmost card at that location. If possible, trigger the deployability of the card played, unless it gives you the option not to. Example, you may. Then complete a lead action, either gain the top card of a location that you did not deploy to this turn, then gain the location's bonus, or gain the top card of the deck, then roll the rising die and gain the resulting bonus. Or, on your turn, you can scout. Reveal the top card of the deck and place, not deploy, it on any location, covering all but the name, color, and core value of the topmost card at that location. Gain that location's bonus. Players typically only choose to scout if they are completely satisfied with their hand. So cards have different things. They have a name, they have a color, which it says the color. That's, as someone who is color deficient, and most of the colors in here are probably easy enough for me, but sometimes games use like different shades of colors that I can't quite tell. So I love when they just label it. Has the core value and game points. Characters, this card wants solid and doesn't want X in hand. This is a visual reference for text on the bottom of the card. Okay, so we'll get to text on the bottom. Deployability, so what you get for deploying them somewhere. End game points. If a card refers to colors or specific characters, it's referencing. It is referring to the other cards in your hand. And if you look at this one, block abilities. This is an optional ability that requires you to reveal a card to prevent an opponent's attempt to do something to you. And an endgame ability. So yeah, there are different parts on a card. Different location bonuses, or the rising die bonus. House tiles, the sovereign token, then scoring, game end. And 12, Atoma. Separate rulebook for playing single player. So, yeah, it's an option. Okay, the first thing we have are what looked like cards when I was looking at them, but these are cardboard. They look like cards from the back there. It could have been cards, but they're just punch-out cardboard. For, I guess, the different factions, houses that you can play as. So these are your different house tiles. So hopefully Jupiter is good. Whenever you gain the sovereign token, advance 1 on the fleet track. Okay, so apparently I like to be part of a fleet because that's blue, and then we get the game board. It's wrapped in plastic. Oh, fun! Art! So you get the game board with your different rows here that, you know, tie to different things on the board for keeping track of different areas. Get this wolf-shaped box that can hold the helium tokens. So there are 60 helium tokens, which are weird-shaped crystalline bits. So I guess those just because it has the lid. Yeah. Wonderful. And that obviously has a spot right here on the board. Store it. Oh, but there are even more bags to keep things in. Nice, especially since this is just kind of an open container and is set up where you'd be storing it on its side. Wonderful. I just pull some things out. And so we have the die, the rising die, which some of which refer to different options on the board or other benefits you can gain. We have more bits. We have our sovereign token, which gives different powers when received or ended with. We have the Crescent Moon first player token. And we have the 6 fleet tokens to keep track of where you are on the fleet map, and matching the colors of the 6 different houses. Likewise, matching these little plastic cubes that are the influence tokens. There are 60 of these, 10 tokens in 6 different colors, so the blue, the yellow, the sort of metallic bronzish. We have purple, I guess that's red and green in this one. So yeah, so we get those, and those match each of these, which in turn match each of these so that you can keep track of everything. That's a weird one. So these cards are all the same size, and so there should be 112 character cards. So these are gold. And they have, again, different abilities, points they're worth, references to whatever is at the bottom. So, you know, at the end, I guess it's 15 points if with the Jackal, which must be who that is, or a gray, so the color there, and so I'm guessing a lot of these just come from being characters in the book. And there's the Jackal, so that guy wanted to be with the Jackal or a gray. The Jackal is there. Obsidian Assassin. So there are definitely more colors in this area than there are houses. It does seem like some are definitely more common colors than others, at least what I'm seeing so far. But it also, like, and again, this is a thing that they did with the Wingspan. Like, it looks like they're basically all unique art. And I mean, I don't know enough about the book series to know, but I'm guessing it's characters from that, and so it's now what, illustrations of like any character that got brought up in the book, I guess. Some more here. So, yeah, the rest with the same back. Online Gambler, Orator, Politician. So some are more vague than others. But Stockbroker. 5 for each helium, max 25 points. So yeah, all sorts of different ways of scoring points, and I guess you're just basically trying to play the game to get the hand of cards that you want to earn you the the points at the end. So anyways, we get our 6 reference cards, and so basically for the 6 different colors as well. On your turn, either lead or scout, what the different icons mean, what the end of game value for them is, and then set up an end of game reference on the card as well. And then these are for the automaton rules. Double-sided Luna bonus card. And then 4 priority cards. A, B, C, D. Then to show you, because Well, I don't know if I'll actually ever play the solo rules or not. Someone out there might be interested. It can definitely be a benefit that the game has solo rules. So we have our double-sided odd, even, and scoring card. Scoring, odd, even. Our 2 double-sided Automa player aid cards. And then our 22 Automa cards. So with that back. Again, no concept for what any of this means, but it is based on the fact that there is a separate rule book that is letting you play solo, and many of these symbols are, you know, that X means banish the top card of a location. So they do have little identifiers there of what things mean. And then some other ones, symbols here. But yeah, so Automa stuff. And then the thing that makes me feel like, oh good, I made the right decision, this is going to be great fun, like Wingspan, is it has a end of game scorecard for the different different areas to add up scores, get your total. Looks like they're all double-sided, so lots of room to keep score. Yeah, so again, based on a book that I don't know, but whatever. It's a new board game. I've liked other games by Stonemaier. Figured check it out. I will link down below where you can find this online. If you know anything about the book series, feel free to give a brief overview, because I know nothing about it other than, I guess, what it says on the back of the box, that it's a dystopian society divided into 14 castes. But I'm kind of getting the feeling I don't need to know the setting to potentially enjoy the game. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.